What's up, guys? Shooting another video, and I'm basing this on the Range Technology AFM disabler. I want to tell you, and I'll face the camera when I say this, I want to tell you right off the bat, this is my favorite truck produced. I've seen the 2020 Silverado, I've seen the Fords, I've seen Dodge, I've seen the Nissan. This is it. This is my favorite truck. It's got the monochromatic front end. It's beautiful. This is a 2016 Z71 LT Chevy Silverado. My one gripe with this truck is they tried to take my V8 pickup truck and turn it into an economic vehicle. And for me, at first, I thought, that's great. You know, I'll get better gas mileage when I'm riding on the highway. And everything will be great. I'll get 22, 23 miles per gallon, which I did. I got 23 miles per gallon on the highway. However, when I was riding through town, this truck couldn't figure out whether it wanted to be in V8 mode or, as they would call it, a Chevy, V4 mode. They deactivate 4 of the cylinders, 2 on each side. So not only does the truck have to figure out what gear it wants to be in, now it has to figure out how many cylinders it wants to fire. So after about 2 years of owning the truck, I decided I couldn't stand it anymore. I'm selling the truck. I'm taking it to the Chevy dealership. I'm done. And I did a little research on Facebook before I did this. I said, is there any way to deactivate cylinder deactivation? And they said, well, why don't you go out and get this Range Technology? It's a very simple thing. It plugs into your OBD2 spot in your truck. This is where you read all your codes on your truck. I've had this for about 3 years now. It's failed me. Not once it's failed me. It puts a blue light off, which, you know, it's whatever. But the main thing it does is it keeps this truck from hesitating between V4 and V8 mode. What I would find myself doing is coming up to a stop sign. We would be rolling to a stop, the light would turn green, and I'd be doing about 15, 20 miles an hour, and I would go to accelerate. The truck wants to be in eco mode. It wants to get the best gas mileage. So putting my foot into it to accelerate, the truck would sit there and hesitate to be the best way. It would and then all of a sudden now you're flooring it. So what this does, it doesn't fix a lot of the common problems that these Chevys are having. They're throwing lifters, the cams are just not set up right. I've already had coworkers who have had to completely pull the cam, pull the lifters, and install Corvette lifters and cams just to erase. It's called the AFM delete. And Texas Speed offers it, which it's a great deal if you have that kind of know-how. However, for $189, I feel like this might be just the best bet. So come on in, I'll show you how to install it. Obviously, you want your truck unlocked. Open the door. The range system comes in. And as you can see, your OBD2 sensor, or your port, I should say, this just plugs right in. And obviously, you got to put it in the right way. Light turns on. Once the light is flashing, that means it's ready to go. And boom. Now your truck no longer has to fight with the V4, V8 confusion, as I could explain it the best way. My fuel economy has dropped. I tend to do about 14 or 15 in town, and now I tend to do about 19 or 20 on the highway. Another thing that happens with the Range, obviously it's going to pull off your battery. So if you're not going to drive your truck like I do for a month or two, you're going to want to go ahead and unplug it. It'll kill your battery. I came home from the Middle East after doing a deployment, and the truck was stone cold dead. Battery went bad, the Range killed it. Unfortunate, yes, but to drive the truck and have the response that it provides now that I have the Range in it, night and day. So, do I want to take the good with the bad? Yes. Will I want to upgrade to the AFM Delete through Texas Speed? Yes. However, for the time being, this $30,000 truck that I own runs great, drives great, and I actually enjoy getting in it, turning the key, and going for a drive. And I no longer worry about whether or not I'm going to hesitate down the road, if I'm going to be able to merge without getting rear-ended or side. It's the AFM on these trucks is a nightmare. So My opinion, this is not mechanic based. I'm not a professional ASE mechanic. However, my son is a very cranky young man, and this is my little junior, and he agrees. Hi, the AFM. That's it for Jake and the Easy, and I'll see you guys next time.